Top five.
Send topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate. Today we're doing top 5 female movie villains, as you saw in the title before you clicked on this video, because of the film Abigail coming out. Oddly enough, I know someone named Abigail. You do too. Mm-hmm. She's probably the same size as that little vampire girl in the movie Abigail. But she seems like a villain. She's eating people up. She's enjoying it. She got villain quality, so we're doing top 5 female villains. English,
motherfucker, do you speak it?
He's going to tell you how the top 5s work, and then we get into it.
He's going to start with his 5 and 4. I'll give my 5 and 4, 3-2, 3-2. Then we trade off number ones. We also have something called the Zemeckis rule, which just means if we both have the same movie on our list, but one person has it 2 spots or higher, then that person will say Zemeckis, and then we just talk about it once.
Number 5 for your boy, Strange Wang, is going to be Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. She's power hungry, and she'll do anything to get there. Good villain quality. She's just looks evil. Her voice says evil. Everything about her screams evil. But she has a lovable, stupid sidekick. Fun movie. Disney just has so many female villains. I had to put one on the list. And whenever we do top 5s, these are our favorite blank categories. So I love Emperor's New Groove. And she's a huge reason why that film is as great as it is. Yeah. Gotta have someone to hate. And most people hate my number 4. I do not. If I was single, she would still be my future baby mama, and that's Beatrice. I can't talk today. Bellatrix Lestrange. Strange Wang. Bellatrix Lestrange. It all works. She is the greatest female henchman in movie history.
Sure.
She's evil, and she enjoys it. And I think the part that she enjoys it makes her even more evil than a normal person just killing people. Sure. Like Mystique, I thought about using Mystique. You kind of feel bad for her with her backstory and everything. And X2, they team up, so she's kind of a good guy. Beatrice. What's her name again? Bellatrix. Why am I saying Beatrice?
I don't know.
Bellatrix. Because I'm illiterate and can't read, that's why. Bellatrix. She's just a bitch, and she loves it. She knows it. She accepts it. And just evil.
She is that.
She's an all black. I'm surprised a Harry Potter character's on my list, not yours.
Yeah.
Unless you got Pinky.
Well, interesting you said that, because at number 5, I have Dolores Umbridge. Which is the only female character who in Harry Potter that is a bad guy that I think is equally evil to Bellatrix. Go ahead. What you got?
I thought about that.
Yeah.
There's a couple that I immediately just threw on my list. I was like, on the scale of evil, are they evil or are they just a cunt? To me, she's just a cunt.
She's both. So the reason I picked her over Bellatrix is I really kind of dialed down, like, who do I, like, who, when they're on screen, am I like, that fucking bitch? And Bellatrix is, like, charismatic and wild and interesting. So it's like, even though you can't stand her, and, like, you know she's a bad guy, she's still really entertaining to watch. Umbridge is just like, somebody please throw this lady off a bridge. Like, she is
Umbridge.
Awful. And, like, she's a different kind of evil. Like, yeah. Like, Bellatrix is like, I'm bad. You know I'm bad. I'm not being sneaky about the fact that I'm bad. I'm going to show up. And as soon as he tells me I can kill somebody, I'm going to do it. Umbridge is, like, playing the political game. She's, like, getting in on the inside. She's, like, psychologically and physically torturing Harry and all his friends, making their life absolutely miserable, doing everything she can to keep Voldemort on the DL and make everyone think Harry and Dumbledore are crazy for trying to say he's back. Like, she's manipulative, like, freaking awful. And so, just because when she's on the screen, it is like, I hate you. That's why I picked her over Bellatrix. And I wasn't going to put 2 Harry Potter characters on the list, so. Also, fun fact, never seen Emperor's New Groove.
What?
Well, you have Disney Plus, so watch it.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will. But
I mean, someone's got to use that password for something.
yeah.
If I can't use it to watch X-Men 97.
I have no idea what that password is.
You know what I did?
What?
I planned dinner with my lady friend.
Yeah.
Just so I could watch X-Men 97.
Nice. There you go.
Nerd alert!
My number 4, I have Mama from Dread.
Thought about her.
Yeah.
Thought about her.
Yeah, just like a really interesting character. It's like really rare that we get to see like female villains in general are pretty rare. It's even more rare that you get to see one that is like a successful business. Like she's literally leading this entire little gang, got her whole little drug empire going. Everybody answers to her. Everyone in that like super building or mega building or whatever they called it, like fears Mama, listens to Mama. She is in control. And that takes a lot of, killing and grinding, and she worked really, really hard for her position, and she's also like super fucking interesting. She's smart, clearly way smarter than all the goons that are working for her. And so that her organizational skills, like physically she's no match for Dredd, obviously, but like it's her organization, like her ability to understand, move pieces around, figure stuff out, makes her a formidable opponent. And I just really love that movie, and she's a huge reason why.
That's fair.
Number 3 for me is going to be Glenn Close as Alex in Fatal Attraction. The way I see it, my top 5 favorite movie villains, if I put...
2,000 years later.
Cape Fear. Council, what's his name?
Max Cady?
Yeah. Number 3 for me, I put Glenn Close as Alex on my list from Fatal Attraction. To me, if on my favorite movie villains, if I put the 62 version, not that shitty De Niro Scorsese movie, Cape Fear, she's basically a female Robert Mitchum.
Huh.
Basically. Yeah. So, the psychologicalness is there. The hunting, mind games, the actual physicalness is there as well. So, they're playing the same game. I thought it was only right to throw her on this list as well. She doesn't have the charisma of Max Cady, but the mind games. This movie, it'll put you on your toes like you a ballerina. Which I'm assuming that movie might have a female villain.
Ballerina?
Yeah.
It very well could.
Might, maybe.
Number 2 for me is going to be Annie Wilkes, Misery, Kathy Bates. She likes to kill people, and she likes to read this dude's books. And when she gets the chance, she kidnaps him, saves his life, and then breaks his legs so he can't move. And she's like, hey, you're going to write another motherfucking book. Like, this bitch is crazy, dog. So because of that, and because she has a passive killing people, that's pretty evil.
Evil!
Sure.
And she's getting away with it, so she's really smart.
Yeah.
So, Annie Wilkes, she terrifies the shit out of me. So, I had to put her on the list.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Fair enough. My number 3 is sort of a cheat because it's technically 3 characters.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say Mother Nature.
Well, it's not even technically 3 characters. It is 3 characters. But it's the specifically the 3 female members of the Deadly Vipers from Kill Bill. I didn't feel like it was worth separating them.
Yeah.
Because they kind of all go together so well. They're all part of the same story. They're all part of the same club. She has like a little bit more of like a history / rivalry with Elle Driver than the other 2 because they're both trained by the Mountain Dude, and they have their whole little thing where like she was successful and the other one wasn't.
I thought the Elle Driver is just more evil. And then...
I mean... Yeah, so like the first one who like is giving up the life up, she's settled at home, she's got a kid, she gets stabbed through a cereal box. Or she pulls a knife out of the cereal box, or something with the cereal box.
Pulls a gun out and the knife goes through the cereal box.
I haven't seen the movie in a minute.
Believe.
Like, they definitely build in their importance, but like they're all her villain. Like that whole organization is her villain, and it is majority composed of 3 females who stabbed her in the back because of some odd, weird loyalty to Bill. I love that they don't like ever really fully explain that, and I do genuinely love that. I don't need to know, but yeah, I don't remember all their names. But the first one is like, yeah, she gave the life up. She thought she was never gonna have to deal with this again, but she still got it. You know, she's ready to go. She ends up losing, and like it might be because she was a little rusty, but she gets through her. And the second one is now the head of the Yakuza because she cut the other head of the Yakuza's freaking head off, which was awesome. I love the way he switches his filming up to like her parts, and like we get the kind of little anime backstory of her as well. But very much still a villain still. I mean, she sends 88 fucking goons and then a schoolgirl with a freaking massive flail to try to kill her. She also gets her head cut off. So full circle. But yeah, I agree. If you told me I had to pick one, it would be Elle Driver because she's the one that was going to kill her in the very beginning, but Bill calls her off. She's the last one that she has to go through to get to Bill. They have their whole little thing. She gets her other eye. It is what it is. But all 3 of them together are just like steps in this mountain that she has to climb, but like she cannot skip. She has to go through those other 3 to get to Bill ultimately. Really 4, but he's a dude, so he doesn't count. But yeah, for style, for substance, for like being really, really unique and important to the story, number 3.
What else?
Number 2 for me is Jobu Tupaki from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, I thought about that one too. I thought he was going to say Catwoman.
Oh,
Batman Returns.
No, not a villain. Couldn't count it.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
this fucking guy. Yeah, I agree. To me, it's too new. As like the years go on, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, she's feared.
I know. That was my point. Is that like how powerful she is, how afraid everyone is of her that like understands and knows what she can do, and like her absolute ruthlessness, like pretty much all the way up until the very end of the movie, and like how much like has to be gone through to get to where she can even be stopped is just like bonkers. And so like she is literally a true to the core villain for almost all of that movie. And you don't even really get like to understand the backstory until probably like 2/3 of the way through. I mean, like, you know that it's her daughter, but like how did this, you don't know how he ended up there. For all you know, she could have just gone bad and been evil. But yeah, for like style points, ruthlessness, fear, absolute like literally all powerfulness, I felt like it was worth it. I love that movie. I love that character. And again, because Hollywood is sexist, like I thought about Wilkes and like all of them, and I'm like, they're going to be on every great female list ever, and deservedly so. But this is favorites, so I did it.
That's fair. Truth be told,
Juju Chewbacca.
she was gonna make my list,
Yeah.
but I don't even know how to say Helena Bonham Carter's name in Harry Potter. How the fuck am I gonna pronounce that? So I was like, I'm gonna save myself some embarrassment. I'm gonna put names on the list I actually know how to say.
There you go. What do you think the odds we have to say number 1 are? I think it's 100%.
Amy from Gone Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna put Rosamund Pike's character from
I Care a Lot.
I Care a Lot, but she's greedy and on a level of evil. That's not murder.
Yeah.
Power hungry. She's more of a cunt.
Damn.
So that's why I kind of. But whenever I see Rosamund Pike on screen, I'm like,
That stank bitch.
and it's because of this movie. Revenge is a powerful driving force,
Yeah.
and she's manipulating. She don't care. She'll kill, murder someone who's trying to help her just to get back at her husband for slinging a little dick on the side.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And yeah, I think what I like about this one is like there's no shortage of sympathetic villains. This is not a sympathetic villain.
She should be.
Was she wronged? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like there is like there's a point of self-defense where it turns into assault, and like she is well past that line. I mean, like, I get it, her parents fucked her up, her mom loved this fictional version of her more than she loved the real her, like her husband forced her to move to a place that she didn't want to, and he's cheating on her. Those are awful. That makes for absolute misery. Would throw just about anyone in the world into probably a pretty deep depression. But like, what she does is like off the charts, incredibly unacceptable. You are a freaking sociopath. Like, not okay.
Yeah, Amy Dunn made me done with women for a while. Not saying in a gay way, just if I'm getting a little ass, I might get slashed in the throat, you know? Can't trust these women. So I was purified. What do they call that thing?
You were purified?
I don't know the word. What's the...
Did you get baptized?
Yeah, preach. What's the thing we don't have sex?
Abstinent?
Yeah, I was absent for about 2 weeks, and then I forgot about
celibate?
going girl. Yeah, celibate. That's the word I was thinking of. But to me, what really drives this character into being the most evil female movie villain of all time is the excellent, one of the best uses of narration of all time. The narration in this movie really makes you feel she's a psychopath. She's a crazy motherfucker. That she don't give a fuck. She don't have any feelings. And even when she gets robbed, she gets them back.
Yeah.
She don't really give a fuck.
That's true.
And as an audience member, you don't give a fuck either. And to me, what sets this character over the top is the narration. Narration is either good or bad. There's rarely any middle ground to it. You're either getting force-fed information or something like this. You're learning about the character.
Yeah.
Just with their tone of their voice, stuff like that. Words chosen. Because this is the real her. So, like, she's sophisticated. She's not acting like the dumb housewife to please Ben Affleck's character.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude, she's unlikable and evil.
Yeah. What do you think happens, like, after the movie's over? You think she kills him eventually? Do you think he, like, finds a way to get away from her?
I think he just leaves.
Like, the way the media, like, because the reason he can't initially
Yeah.
is because of the media. But the media is only interested in a thing for, like, 2 weeks and they don't care anymore. So it's like, he literally just has to survive, like, maybe a month or two, and then he could dip. And, like, you know, that's it. But, yeah. She's crazy.
And I'm not lying!
And, like, the most interesting female villain I've ever seen on screen. The most, like, plotting, everything that you said, like, she checks all the boxes. Like, short of, like, world domination, this is, like, the most evil person that I could possibly think of. Like, fucking awful.
So apathy, like...
Yeah, she's a sociopath. Like, yeah. She's terrible. I think she kills him. But because she's so smart. Like, I think that she finds a way to make it look like someone else did it. Like, oh, the people who kidnapped me came back, and it's like she'd probably spin it like he died trying to save her or some shit, you know?
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause breaks or something.
Yeah.
But that's our top 5 favorite female movie villains. Let us know your top 5 in the comment section down below. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.